Mark from Trail Buddy. Today we're going to do decal installation. Step by step, start to finish. Right. First step to do is to clean and prep the area that you're going to apply the decal. I like to spray a little bit on a rag here. Bat it up. You only need a little bit. Wipe down the area that you're going to throw the decal on. The side area here. After you get the fingerprints off, any oils or anything on there, you just wipe it down, take off any excess cleaner. I'm using a cleaner that's an alcohol base. It's just a window cleaner. Alright, we got that good. Okay, next step is to get your decal prepped and ready. You'll get two different decals in the kit. You'll get a left and a right. You can tell that by the taper. There's a taper there. And it always goes towards the front of the bike. So the taper goes this way and this way. Now the decal comes with your protective film on here. This will hold the decal when you're getting ready to put it on. And this backer is just what the vinyl comes on when they make it. So now we're going to get ready to spray the area that the decal is going to go on. I'm using a window film application solution. It can just be a spray bottle with water and just a couple dabs of dish soap, just a little bit. A little goes a long way. So I'm going to spray the area that we're going to put the decal on. Generously, I doused it pretty good. Now there is a left and a right decal. You can tell that by the taper on the top and the bottom of the main stripe. So you want to have the taper where it's pointing together towards the front of the bike. We're going to get the decal ready. And the Honda, you're going to want to try to get the Honda as horizontal to the ground as you can. And then the top of this decal here should line up with the top of the rib of the frame. Alright, so I'm going to float it on there. See how I got it? It's touching it, but it's a little bit loose. And we're going to want to start in the middle. You want to make sure that you get the top of that decal lined up. Hold it down. Got a squeegee here, and we're going to squeegee out the water. Start working from the center out. Now when you spray the area with your soapy water, take care not to overdo it. Because the one downside with using the water to float your decal is you got to let all that water dry out of there before you can take your protective film off. Otherwise it'll take the letters up with it. And if you do get a little too much, you can always peel up the area that you think is getting a little too much soapy water. Grab your rag. Just wipe off the excess. And reapply, working the water out from center. Now that we let it sit to get a bit of that water out, let it evaporate and dry, we can start removing protective film. As you pull, you're going to want to pull at a sharp angle to it, so that way the areas that aren't quite bonded yet don't pull up with the film. Like that. Take your clean cloth, wipe down any extra soap. There you go. Now the longer the decal sits, the harder that the adhesive will stick. And also the warmer it gets, the more it'll even adhere even better. There it is. Now we're going to start with the side badges. First thing you want to do is you're going to want to separate. They come on one single sheet. So we're going to take a scissors and we're going to cut it right down the middle. I like to cut real close to the bottom here. Make a good point where the center of the decal is. That helps me align it when I go to put it on the indent area. You can also strike a line, a center line. Use like a straight edge here. Take a marker. You can draw it on this cover. And you can put a little piece of tape here and here, and that'll help you align. So for now, I'm going to use a light spray of soapy water. I'm going to dab off the extra. I want just a light little bit. I'm going to take the decal. Now one thing you got to look at is on these side badges, they've got the Honda wings. You want to make sure that the wing is pointing towards the front of the bike, so this one actually goes on this side. And this one here, with the wing pointing this way, will go on this side, so the wing will point to the front. Alright, now the center of this goes to the center of the indent, and you just want to align the top. So we'll take the decal apart. I like to start a little high, come down, until I got it right where I want it. And all that good. Now, one thing very important to keep air bubbles from happening is you want to push the center. Grab your squeegee. You want to work your way out. After you get all the air bubbles out, and you got a really good bond to it, you let the water evaporate a bit. You can pull the decal protective cover off. Transfer sheet. There you go. The thing that's difficult on these earlier model bikes is they have the badge stripe that goes all the way up, meets in the center under the chrome strip. So it's important that you get these two, the left and the right decals, in line with one another, because if you're sitting on the bike looking down, you can really see if you get them mismatched. So what I like to do is I like to put the first decal on one side, and then I'll grab a bit of masking tape here, and I'll take the masking tape and I'll align it to where the edge of the decal is on the other side, so it gives me something to shoot for. I'll tape that down, and that gives me an edge to put the decal to. Alright, so as I'm doing the other side, I like to cut my relief for the outer holding part of the decal away, so it's easier to get closer to that edge mark to line them up. So, a little bit of soapy water, just a little bit. Kind of spread it out, dab it. Pull the decal sheet and align the Honda horizontal. Get it right above it. Align the marks. So right there where I got right next to that masking tape with the decal. Again, here too, you're going to want to start from the center and work your way out. Carefully pull the transfer sticker off. Sure to do a sharp pull. Remove your little bit of masking tape that you used to align the decals. And you're done. The last thing we're going to do is we're going to install the chrome strip, which is actually an OEM Honda part. The chrome strip just covers the decal areas where they match, and then the weld seam on the body. So take this off. I like to peel back the protective film that's on the chrome strip. The trick to the front is you're going to want to start the tip of it on an angle, and then you're going to want to push it in there a bit. You can feel it go. And you want to bring it to the back side so it aligns. Once you got it where you like it, you can take the palm of your hand or a really soft rubber mallet, tap it down. You're going to want to pull back the protective cover so you can mount the seat on and you can still get at it. We like to keep this on just while we're doing the last installation pieces so you don't get it scratched. We've got more decals on our site. We've got them by make, model, or year. Each year had a different decal, slightly different. Honda changed colors or did something different with the Honda logo. You can find more how-to videos on our YouTube page, and like us on Facebook.